Jennifer, one of the founders of Slate School. Without her, none of this would be happening. So, Jennifer Staple Clark.
Thank you so much. It's so exciting to be here and to see all of you here, all of our wonderful friends of Slate School, some of you for so many years from the very, very beginning. For a school that's just 5 years old, we already have a lot of history. Some of you know that the school began because I was looking for a school for my own children, assuming that it was out there, and then realized that it actually wasn't. And then talked to other families who said, yes, this is exactly what they're hoping for their own children as well. From that moment on, we were committed to finding a place to build a school like Slate School. There were challenges, but for every challenge, there was a wonderful opportunity. At the very beginning of Slate School, I had the honor of meeting one-on-one with more than 200 people in this town to share my vision for Slate School, and so many of those meetings shaped what we've been doing here at Slate School for the past several years. Two of the wonderful people who I had met during those meetings were Julie Mountcastle, our spectacular head of school, and Grace Kenny, our incredible environmentalist. They joined on to Slate School so early, way before construction ever began on our lower school. And what started with an educational vision and mission moved along to construction of our building, our lower school that's behind you. Gil Bain was amazing and built our lower school in 16 weeks in 2018. And what followed those 16 weeks were 17 kindergarten and first grade students who entered Treetop, and they were our very first students. It's been nearly 5 years now, and joyful learning has been happening every day for all of these years. Among our now 51 students who are in grades K through 5, and next year we'll have more than 65 students in grades K through 6. Students at Slate School learn through their passions, and we all learn beside them. The false rigor of worksheets and tests are replaced here by curiosity-driven research, and a responsibility to share all that we've learned. Children flourish here, and there's no ceiling to all of their joy, their explorations, their discoveries, and their learning. We see students soar beyond their typical grade level benchmarks because they're so excited to learn. As our students here were flourishing, many of the parents started asking about what would happen with their students after 6th grade and whether we could serve their students beyond 6th grade. And that's when we started contemplating the possibilities for an upper school. We similarly wanted to innovate and change the landscape of education for the upper grades. It started with a long process to find the right location, and then it all came together, the most perfect spot that we could ever have dreamed of, right here, adjacent to our lower school. One campus with shared resources and shared experiences for all of our K through 12 students. Since then, we've been immersed in building design and curriculum design, and now our construction begins. And our first students, the ones who first entered Treetop as kindergarten and first grade students in fall of 2018. Those first graders will now be our first 7th graders in fall of 2024, as well as our first graduating class of seniors in 2030. The foundational values of friends, for others, forgiveness, and gratitude permeate everything that we do here at Slate School. So at a moment like this, it's only fitting that we're here together. Thank you so much for coming today.